Part 2. The Forest's Dark Web. Ecological Identity Theft. Last time, we uncovered the forest's hidden network, a living web of roots, fungi, and signals older than civilization itself. But every network has a shadow layer, and this one is no different. Welcome to the forest's dark web, where some species don't just connect, they impersonate, intercept, and extract. Not with passwords, with chemistry, not with malware, with molecules. In digital systems, identity theft means pretending to be someone else to gain access. In forests, it can mean mimicking chemical cues, hijacking fungal pathways, and rerouting resources without paying the full metabolic cost. At the center of this story is an uncomfortable truth. Not every organism in the network is a fair trader. Some are brokers, some are defenders, some are producers, and some are specialists in exploitation. Let's start with the currency. Most plants earn their place in the underground economy by photosynthesis. They capture sunlight, build carbon compounds, and trade that carbon with fungal partners for nutrients and water. That is the contract, carbon for services. But some plants bypass large parts of that contract. Certain mycoheterotrophic plants, including species often associated with orchids, acquire carbon through fungal intermediaries instead of relying fully on their own photosynthesis. From the outside, they may look elegant, even fragile. Inside the network, they can function like silent extractors. That doesn't make them villains. It makes them evolved strategists. Evolution does not reward morality. It rewards persistence, and persistence often favors the best information exploiters. Because this is really an information war. Roots leak exudates chemical signatures that influence microbes and fungi nearby. Fungi respond selectively. Plants alter signaling under stress. Microbes modulate availability of nutrients, hormones, and defense compounds. Every node is reading and writing chemical data. Now imagine what happens when an organism learns to imitate or manipulate those signals just enough to gain access. You don't need to break the network. You only need to look trusted by it. That is ecological identity theft, and the consequences can spread far beyond one plant. When extraction rises and contribution falls, exchange ratios shift, fungal behavior changes, host plants adjust carbon allocation, stress responses amplify, local resilience can weaken. In plain language, abuse enough trust in the network, and the network gets expensive for everyone. But forests are not passive victims. Defensive layers exist. Plants can alter root exudates. Fungi can change partner preference under some conditions. Microbial communities can buffer, amplify, or suppress specific interactions. The network is adaptive. It learns through selection, not intention. Over time, exploiters evolve, defenses evolve, counter-defenses evolve. This is not a static ecosystem. It is an arms race written in chemistry. Now zoom out. Why should humans care about subterranean identity theft in forests? Because our future depends on network integrity. In restoration projects, planting seedlings without rebuilding below-ground symbioses can create fragile systems, vulnerable to stress and opportunistic takeover. In agriculture, soil communities under heavy disturbance may lose beneficial network behavior, making crops more dependent on external inputs. In conservation, fragmented habitats can break cooperative pathways and leave ecological systems easier to destabilize. We tend to protect what we can see: trunks, canopies, species counts, but function lives in relationships. If we ignore the hidden transactions, we misunderstand the visible forest. And that is the key lesson of Part 2. The forest is not just a place. It is a protocol, a set of exchange rules between organisms negotiating energy, nutrients, defense, and survival in real time. Some nodes cooperate, some compete, some counterfeit trust, yet the system persists because adaptation never stops. So next time you walk in the woods, remember, beneath that quiet soil, identities are verified chemically, access is earned, borrowed, or stolen, and life continues through a network where trust is valuable, fragile, and constantly renegotiated. If this episode changed how you see forests, like this video and subscribe to Hidden Nature Science TV. And subscribe to Chaos TV for more stories where ecology, technology, and the future collide. In Part 3, we go deeper into the recovery code, how damaged forest networks rebuild after fire, drought, and fragmentation, and what that teaches us about designing resilient human systems. Don't just walk. Listen.